And a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh decks are like that, right? They're just like a Crystal Beast Rainbow Dragon from being the perfect Crystal Beast deck. Alright, so those players are dueling one another now. Did he say he was going to be AFK? He didn't. Alright, well, we'll come back to him. That's fine. Then Gorochu. It is time to duel, right? Gorochu. Is that VA for Virginia, or is that VA for voice acting?
No thanks, Yugi boy.
Alright, alright. Well, there's a lot of things you can do with those gems. A lot of different new packs to buy. A new structure deck to pick up if you want. Oh, so you're saying that, like, duelists should stop thinking about War Rocks as an OTK deck, like Black Wings, and start thinking about it as, like, a battle phase control deck, like Gladiator Beasts, right? Because Gladiator Beasts is what I think of as, like, the classic, you're not going to win in one turn, you just want to keep doing it. Kind of like Amazement, right? I don't know if you played against Amazement, but Amazement cannot win in one turn. It literally lacks the capacity to do so, but it whittles the opponent down. Oh, cool.
And that's what I'll do when I swing into action.
Well, what an appropriate name for a duelist who may very well be running Performance Pals, right? The fun has just begun. Yeah, usually they're pretty good about putting in, because we just got a structure deck for a character, I don't think Anna Kaboom's going to get, like, a structure deck. I think she's going to be included in a set. Alright, let's see what we got here. Oh, that's right! That's so weird, yeah. I mean, like, UFO Turtle's good, but Cyber Pharaohs, I understand why you would prefer it, so...
I set a card.
Uh-oh. Alright, that's all I got. It's your move.
Here I go.
Let me go ahead and turn this over since we might have some really cool Performance Pals to see. It is, ladies and gentlemen. I always point it this way because I don't want to be like screaming into the microphone. Which this, by the way, isn't the microphone. If you guys are looking, this is the microphone over here. There's a whole like filter here so that me screaming doesn't like blow your eardrums.
Pendulum Dragon.
You know, Vox, that might have like really opened my eyes in the same way that we're seeing two eyes right here. Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon. Such a cool monster. It never stopped being like, I love Arc 5. Okay. No response.
Let's battle.
2 tributes for a pendulum monster. That's so cool.
Everything you see.
Book-a-Moon for now. They're so cool. This is my favorite. It's not a Performance Pal technically, it's an Odd Eyes. But really like Yuya and like how flexible they made his archetype. I kind of wish they did that with the original series, right? With Yugi, by creating like 3 words. And they got around to it effectively by making Karibo decks. There's a whole Blackluster Soldier deck, and now there's Gaia, the Dragon Champion deck effectively too.
It's my turn.
It depends on if they give us Gustav Max. I just don't know. Have they already confirmed? They've got to have like something to offset how good it is. Alright, so we're going to activate Noxter. And we are going to place this card on the field. And I mean, all I got is activate. And we gotta do, yeah, we're okay with that. We're okay with that. Banish from the graveyard. Target to destroy. Okay, okay. So we'll get there eventually. Battle phase. 200. Yeah. Numbers. Your move. Now, technically, if I wanted to be a little bit more conservative, I could have left these cards on the field, and then when another monster was summoned, I could have banished both, and then destroyed 2 cards, but kind of wanted to get into it, right? Odd Eyes and the Performance Pal deck is always about turning the heat up, and I'm kind of trying to do the same.
Scratch your way to the win, Performance Pal Silver.
It's still a good deck, it just requires a little bit more work in order to win. So if you're okay with that, then yeah, it's fine. I think I'm just going to take the hit on this one.
Battle.
Or do I need to keep him on the field just in case I get another Cyber Dragon monster? I kind of do. If we're going to Exceed Summon, we kind of do have to keep this on the field.
Activate a quick play spell.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. This Duel Links month is stacked. And this is really important, and I'll say it now just so you guys remember. We're streaming 3 times next week, but we're also streaming on Tuesday, an off day. The reason why we're streaming on Tuesday is because the new Yu-Gi-Oh game, Yu-Gi-Oh! Rush Duels, is coming out for the Nintendo Switch. And so I'll spam that on all my social media stuff to remind you guys, but I am so excited for that, and I can't wait to teach you guys how to Rush Duel.
My turn. I draw.
Okay. You know, actually, we still ended up in the same place. So we didn't take any battle damage, that's nice, but it did take us a long time to get where we were going. So let's see if this works. There's always game 2 and 3, so we'll see if things change. So we're not going to activate that effect, but we are going to activate this effect. So we'll send 2 Cyber Dragons to the graveyard of different levels, battle phase, and attack. And attack! So it was a lot of back and forth. Took me a while to get there, but that's game 1. Go ahead and sit down at the table. I'm ready for game 2 when you are, friend. I almost wonder if this deck is better if you like drop the Cyberload Fusion, play it as an Xyz deck, and run 2 Cybernetic Overflows. But I feel like you miss too many OTKs without Cyberload Fusion because by itself, it destroys 2 spells and traps and can clear 3 monsters or all of your opponent's life points. Trey is identified as the son of a certain character in Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, or Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal, I should say. And so I would say, yes, that would be a pretty easy answer to that as a boy. So at least that's what the other characters from Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal identify him as during the time it was on the air. Alright, Gochu, I'm ready when you are. Still thinking big Cyber Dragon thoughts. Rush Duels. Ah, Rush, Go, Rush. I'm so hyped. I'm gonna have to like redecorate and put all the Rush Duel stuff back up. But if you don't know what Rush Duels are, this is the very first starter deck for Rush Duels. That's how like into this I am. And we're gonna get to know all about this guy, this monster, this guy, this monster. That's Luke and Yuga with the respective monsters. Dragios is what they renamed it to. And Seven's Road Magician. It does. Alright, Gochu. Ready to duel? Time to get our games on. Oh yeah, the baseball deck. Oh, it's gonna be so cool. I think we're probably gonna stream Rush Duels on days that we don't typically stream Duel Links. So probably that first Tuesday. I won't be able to stream Friday, but maybe we'll have like a Tuesday Rush Duel night or a Friday Rush Duel night. We'll see as that goes along. They're so pretty. They're so gorgeous. But yeah, Rush, Go, Rush, Psycho, no Rush. It's gonna be the coolest time. Yes, so it's not just a baseball deck. You didn't tell him the best part, BKB Dragon. Tell him the best part. I'm not going to spoil it. You tell him why it is so exciting that it's a baseball deck.
Everything.
Oh yeah, like I forgot you do have a Switch. Okay, cool.
Dueling is the
Then yeah, we're going to go all in.
My turn.
We're going all in. I might even do a cosplay. Like once I get the deck all set up, cosplay duels and Rush Duels may be coming back. So Angry Egg in the plot. I'm going to give you a light spoiler. In the plot, it is accused of being a fake card. And in the middle of a very important match, the villain of the arc says, hey, you're playing a card that's not legal. You're not allowed to play that. It turns out, actually, it's a real card. It was just added to the database, like, not in the way that usually people would have access to it. So it's basically just like a rare card that nobody's heard of, but it's accused of being a fake card. So on the Switch, it is a full game, so it will cost $59.99 for sure. Yeah. So unfortunately, yeah. But it is a really cool game for sure.
I special summon a monster.
Yeah. It is.
My turn.
So, if you didn't catch that, Angry Egg, Or no, actually, you were the one who was excited about baseball. It was
I
Pentavan.
draw.
It is every monster that Yuma Tsukumo plays, or Yuma Tsukumo in the English version, right? Gaga Ga, Go Go Go, Utopia. But each member of his family of monsters has been turned into a baseball player. So it's still like Utopia, but it's Utopia the baseball player and friends. So it's really, really exciting. Okay, so I know that I can't affect your monster with spells. So that
I'm
means
setting a monster.
I'm about to run into Horus the Black Flame Dragon. Uh-oh. I think I'm gonna lose this duel. Like, right now. Yeah, I have no hope.
And here I go.
I have no prayer. Unless I happen to draw the trap card. That might be the only way out. It really just depends. What do you want to play, Angry Egg? If you want to play Harpies, then a box that has great cards in it, but no Harpy cards, doesn't help you,
I
right?
summon a monster.
Oh, that's right, that's right. Let me finish this duel up, and then we'll go ahead and do it.
Battle.
Alright, this is gonna be real bad real fast.
Go. My monster attacks.
You get to summon Horus the Black Flame Dragon level 8. Oh, wow.
Okay. Direct attack.
That's so funny. Gaga Magician is cool already, but Gaga Magician as a baseball player is gonna be like my new ace. You didn't summon
I
Horus.
draw.
Now that's interesting. Okay, that changes things up a little. Then I'm gonna set a
I
card
set a card.
and set a card.
I set a card.
I can set a couple
set
of cards.
a card.
And then I'll go battle phase and I'll attack over here.
Take this.
So Horus the Black Flame Dragon is a really scary card. Very scary. But since you didn't activate it, I'm assuming you may not have included it in your deck, so I guess I do get to use my spells. But yeah, it's let me see if I can find a link to the Utopia baseball players. Oh, you know who's trusted site? Yu-Gi-Oh! Organization.
Scratch your way to the ring, Performance Pal
Baseball.
Silverclaw.
Automata Baseball. Yeah, here's everything you need to know. I'm gonna tag Pentivan specifically. There you go. Baseball. I mean, we already know what we're gonna do, so yeah, let's just go ahead and cut to the chase.
But here's a better one.
Set that down for
My
now.
face down card.
Man, this Horus is just ripping through me. But yeah, I'll show you guys the baseball players in a second too. And the Bandit Keith cards that apparently I need to get.
Attack.
Okay, 700. It's a really, like... It's always been a monster I've been fascinated with, right? Because, you know, being able to be immune to spells is really cool.
I'm ending my turn. I haven't lost
But the
yet.
next boss monsters,
I draw.
well, it's neat too. Alright. We can't do anything with that. We can't do anything with that. We needed our other monster. If we book that, we have to set defense. Yeah, we just have to set defense, so...
I'm setting a monster.
End turn, that's all I got.
Getting to the best part of the duel.
Depends on what else you summon, so... A very close duel, actually. What a perfect, like, ace monster.
I draw.
Man, I might play Horus sometime in the future. That's... Horus plus Jinzo is always so much fun.
Scratch.
Oh, that's cool. Who's, are you an American League fan? A National League fan, right? Do you believe in the designated hitter, basically? I am,
Friend Donkey.
I was raised in a National League family, technically, but I reject their ways, and I am an American League fan, like, baseball fan. Alright, so...
Silverclaw's effect activates. Pointless.
Put that
Absolutely
down.
pointless. I
Red Sox.
reveal
Red
my
Sox
baseball
is American League, right?
I
think it's American
activate
League.
a quick play spell.
Alright, this is the pivotal moment. Depending on what happens now.
Here goes.
Ah!
My monster
You got me.
attacks.
Plain and simple. Because of Horus the Black Flame Dragon. I'm sorry I'm effervescing. I love seeing unusual cards be like just amazing. Oh, the cooked meat one. Why am I drawing a blank on that? Alright, Gorochu, let's go to game 3. Yeah, I just drew spell after spell after spell after spell after spell. Horus is so cool. So cool. Man. No, it's Cyber Dragon Day. I will save Horus for next week. Oh, that's right. That's right. Oh, Suship. Yeah, I actually run. I main deck a Suship card in a non-Suship deck. You have to run specifically match keys. I want to say, is it behind the puzzle box? No, it's not behind the puzzle box. Got another one of these so that when I'm 80, when I'm grandpa, I can enjoy that.
We all can dual tane, but only
I don't know where it is, but I know that there's a Suship like within reach of me in some direction.
By combining my cyber leg.
Okay, so let me. Okay, actually, this is a little bit better.
Go, Cyber Dragon!
Core
Cyber Dragon Core's effect
activates, and I'm gonna grab. We'll grab the trap card. Set. Activate a skill, I guess. No, we're just gonna set. Okay, your move. I mean, I don't really have a team right now. I used to follow the Texas Rangers a lot when I was back in New York City. I was a big Yankees fan, but how could you not? Because they just won every World Series by default, right? And they've been good since then. Getting Mike Judge was a pretty big turnaround for them. All right, so target. Ooh, you are targeting that card. I will use that card to put my monster in defense position. Hey, Warlord Wolf, how you doing, fam? It's hard. I would suggest to you, if you like playing both decks, think about which one you may be more likely to enjoy, and if you like them both equally, think about which one you are more likely to complete. Because if you can't finish the deck, well, it may not be doing a whole lot for you.
Can't wait to see what you do. I end my turn.
There's a couple of episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds. I think it's almost like more than a dozen that don't make it because they just kind of like ended at the Grand Prix because they just take a different path because it was time to put out Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal. Speaking of Yu-Gi-Oh! Let me play some Yu-Gi-Oh! Right here. We're gonna tribute our monster to bring out Cyber Dragon. Kind of weird, right? But I don't really need to do a whole bunch of extra damage. I'm just gonna go battle, and that might be the 2 tribute. It is. So you were kind of setting up for another Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon. It's a skill 4-2 actually, which is pretty good. If your opponent controls a face-up monster, especially from the extra deck, and you do not, you can special this card from your Pendulum Zone. Oh, that's so good. That is so good.
I draw.
I could hardly remember because there's a bunch of the food characters. It's Yaki Nick, right? Yaki Nick, because it's a joke, right? Because Yaki Niku is a Japanese skewer food, and it's Yaki Nick is the character who plays specifically the cooked meat deck, right?
I end my turn. Fuel my victory.
I remember the character right. I do like a big rewatch of Yu-Gi-Oh! 7s before we enjoy Yu-Gi-Oh! 7s as a family. I will do what? I guess activate?
I reveal my face.
Yeah, oh, 7s is so good. It is.
Activates.
And I'm looking forward to it being accessible in legal ways for most people so they can enjoy it. Because right now, unless you've got a VPN and Nico Doga and you're watching it in the Japanese raw, unsubbed version, you're probably not watching it legally. I'm not here to judge, but I'm looking forward to people being able to support it. I don't have this duel just quite yet. I could have by activating that card, but I just kind of want to see if I can beat my new nemesis, Horus the Black Flame Dragon.
Starting now. It's my
Just saying, I mean, I've got a Nico Nico. I have actually like streamed to Nico Nico Dogo once, and I don't think anything happened, but I think I'd love to do that again. But we got a lot of projects coming up next year, so it's gonna be just figuring out what fun things we get to do next.
I set a card.
Okay.
I set a monster.
Equally okay. During your end phase, I am going to activate Mystical Space Typhoon. And so you will not be able to activate that since you just said it. And it's Revival. Oh yeah, that would have been able to come back.
You can survive.
Draw. Okay. So now we have Veer. And I don't want to make this a linear play. I'd like to experiment a little bit more. So we're going to power that one up. And now we're going to Special Summon. And so here's Cyber Dragon Nova. It is. There's a lot of fun. Honestly, they are. And I'm looking forward to, again, us being able to explore and play those, right? So battle phase, attack.
Attack! Cyber Dragon Nova!
Ooh. Other dragon type monsters gain 500 attack. Oh, this is the pendulum effect, excuse me. Now what is it that you might have here? That's interesting. Well, I would save up, or if the game turns out to be a lot of fun, you might ask, you know, family members or friends, like, hey, you know, if you guys want to put together a sevens fund for me for Christmas or Hanukkah or whatever else you're celebrating. Speaking of which, I think it's Hanukkah night 4, so for anybody who needs to hear it, Hanukkah Samich, friends. Samich. I said I was going to say that right. It's Hanukkah Samich, if I remember correctly. Oh, dude. Okay, nice. No, we're not going to destroy our own spells and traps, but we are going to destroy this monster. Don't get to attack again, though. Your move.
I gotta have heart.
Now, is this the best way to play this deck? No, but I'm just kind of interested in seeing if, like, I can beat that situation, if I can stave it off, right?
I draw.
To a degree, every duel where the fate of the world doesn't depend on it is a sparring session for the next one. Oh no! Oh no! Draw. Okay, I think maybe our sparring session might be over. Let's go Sense. Almost looks like a dark battle attack. Well, what a great series of games. Honestly, that's really cool. And nice to play against another entertainer like yourself, right? Alright, Gorochu, well that was fun, but let me go ahead and switch over to the next